These are Omnidroids, a lot of them at that. And this is what will happen to my Minecraft world if I don't defeat them in 3 hours. The twist, it's a super flat world, obviously. So yeah. After these chickens, let's get into the video. First things first, I wanted to get some meat, so, for food and stuff. I wouldn't want to be fighting an Omnidroid on an empty stomach, so, yeah. I was just punching the cow. And, I just kept getting bounced around by these big slimes. Normally, I'd be the one bouncing them around. Get what I mean? Afterwards, I just walked for a long time, using the rest of my meat and food, but I did find a village. So I just, yeah, it was great. I'd found a village. Maybe I'd set base camp here. Maybe I'd do something else. Unfortunately, there wasn't a blacksmith, so I couldn't get geared out and stuff. This tends to be a very annoying thing later in the video. But yeah, I was just getting some wood, and yeah, it was all good, and I had honestly not seen a single sign of an Omnidroid yet, so that was good. But yeah, I just started looting what I did find in here, which was, you know, it's chest. Yeah. For some reason my microphone wasn't working. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. So then I started getting some cobblestone so I could get, you know, stuff like weapons, tools, and a furnace, of course. Yeah. I saw the iron golem over there, and yeah. I think you can guess what I was gonna do. So yeah, I was hoping for at least 3 iron to make a bucket, so I, cause like the Omnidroid throws you sometimes, so I wanted to do bucket clutches and stuff. Also this guy had mending for some reason. I just thought that was funny. So I made a joke about it, but you can't hear it, because for some reason my mic just wasn't working properly. I just forgot to turn it on. But yeah. Now I was just, you know, mining some stone off this thing, and yeah, this big slime attacked me. But it was no problem. So yeah, I went to mark my coordinates, because I was gonna go try to find another village, and then I chased this cat around for a little bit for some reason. So yeah, I started running around, exploring and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna find another village. I'm sure the Omnidroid doesn't come on until dark. So yeah, that's what I was just running, and then that guy showed up. 2 of them, actually. So yeah, this was not at all very good. I got shot down by the guy, and everything was just lagging very badly. I was just trying to survive. Because I set my spawn point right there. I was trying to do it so I could get my stuff back easily. So, yeah. After leading the Omnidroids away, I thought I was safe, but they must have noticed me somehow. So I just ran into the village and hoped that it would be okay. I was honestly just running through. I just ran even like away from it. And it was just like insane. Because these lasers did so much damage to me because I was unarmored, and then yeah. It was not fun. Placed the bed again down again, and then yeah. Eventually the Omnidroid despawned, but there's so many monsters around that I just had to tower up and hope that no more Omnidroids would spawn. So yeah, that's what I did. And I slept for the day. So yeah. I went down, and fortunately there were a lot of like arrows and bones and rotten flesh I could pick up. That would be helpful for later things. So yeah. I went to grab all the beds that I placed down, and all the extra resources and stuff that I accidentally dropped. Or not accidentally, that I exploded. And that's how I dropped it. Well, anyways, yeah, I just decided to go back to the village, and I wanted to get some string so I could, make a bow and arrow. So I ended up chasing this guy for like a good 20 minutes until, yeah, I just got tired of it. Yeah, that right there was those two were probably the most closest that I got to hitting the guy. But then this guy showed up. So I hid in the house, hoping that he wouldn't get me, but I forgot that he could pick me up from inside. So yeah, I blew up, and he was right outside my door. And he just rolled right to my front door. And it's just like, I was just so annoyed by him. Because, like, I couldn't fight. I couldn't, like, do anything against him. And it's just, yeah. So I just ended up staying here for a little bit, but then I decided I'm gonna run out and try to get my stuff before the guy hits me and kills me and stuff, so yeah. What I did, I grabbed my stuff, and then I died. Well, almost, anyway. Then I ran, but I did run back in, fortunately, but he grabbed me again, but that's not really the reason I got the water bucket. So, he was really going after me. I was hoping that he would somehow despawn, but it didn't look like that would happen. So I was just running around in zigzags, hoping he wouldn't catch me. But of course, yeah, I just exploded. Fortunately, most of my stuff was out of, I still had, like, right at my door, and the guy wouldn't get me. But he was still at my water bucket and stuff, so, yeah. So I put all my stuff in a chest, and then I started fighting the guy, hoping that I would win, but this is the boss. This is the boss who I'm trying to, he appears like once every hour, and he's the guy that I'm trying to beat to make my world not overrun by these guys, you know. So I just eventually just like despawned. I was like, oh yay. So I was able to grab all my stuff. I was really hoping none of my stuff would despawn, and yeah, it didn't appear that way. So I was just grabbing a bunch of dirt too. I honestly don't really know why. Just for building blocks, I guess. And yeah. For some reason, every single villager in the village, except for one, came into this house. So, it was too busy upstairs, so I made a bunker downstairs where I could, defend from the Omnidroid. So yeah. This was too small an area for the Omnidroid to spawn in. So, I could hopefully, just like, you know, be in there and relax for a bit while I get all my stuff together. So yeah. I was just putting all my stuff in there, and yeah, it was pretty cool and stuff. So yeah, I made a furnace, and like, yeah, it was all pretty good. Although I did want to fight some monsters outside so I could get some more resources. I also made some extra chests, so I could like store even more stuff, because one chest was definitely not enough. So that's what I ended up doing for a bit, just placing chests and stuff. And at this point, my first hour was almost over, and I was nowhere near close to beating the thing. At least I didn't think so, anyway. So yeah, I was just fixing up all my stuff, and it was a rough first hour. At this point, normally I'd already have like at least half iron gear and stuff. So yeah, I decided to go and fight some spiders so I could get some string for a bow. Hopefully this way the Omnidroid wouldn't be able to shoot lasers at me from that far away, and I could shoot him using all the arrows that I got from skeletons and stuff. So I was just trying to get just spiders and stuff to chase me, and I was doing pretty well. And then I saw, yeah, there's another iron golem. Who's there? So yeah, I started fighting some creepers and stuff. Yeah, that kind of exploded. But I got all the string I needed for a bow. So I decided that was the last thing I would do in this hour before I logged off. So yeah, I just grabbed some sticks and turned it into a bow. I considered a fishing rod for a minute so I could get like more food and stuff, but I decided a bow was the best idea. So I just made sure I had all my stuff, made sure the villagers were cool, I ate some rotten flesh, and yeah, I exited. Better food. So I was just looking through my chests and preparing for the coming battle. I placed an oak trap near the entrance to my little bunker area, just in case, and went out and immediately got attacked by an Omnidroid. I was definitely not prepared for this, and I jumped in the water. But unfortunately, a spider attacked me while I was in there, and I wasn't able to react. So I was just frantically grabbing what I could, to fight the Omnidroid, and then I realized that a villager was getting hit upstairs, which meant I had left the door open. So I grabbed a sword and, yeah, I had no idea what was happening. So yeah, I was just, I fought the zombie, and then I started fighting the Omnidroid again. It was not a pleasant experience. I grabbed my water bottle, or bucket, and, yeah, grabbed another stone sword. This was gonna be a long night. If I have so much trouble with just the small blue ones, I wonder how much trouble I'd have with the larger ones. But unfortunately, I just died again. So, I was not faring very well. I was just trying to grab all my stuff as I could, and then I died right out the door. It was very annoying. So I grabbed all my stuff, but then was again attacked. But this time, I landed on the trees, which then allowed me to kill the Omnidroid for the first time. He had so much health though, but fortunately, because I was above him, he couldn't grab me and throw me. So, yeah. I had done it. I had killed the blue Omnidroid, but it was a very weak version of the red one, unfortunately. So, yeah. I needed food to stock up, so I grabbed some crops from one of the farms in the village, and, yeah. I wanted to make a farm in my bunker. So, yeah, it was a very beaten up house. But I was doing it. So I got some carrots and potatoes and bone mealed them up. So, yeah. I wanted as many potatoes as I could so I could make baked potatoes, which are better than uncooked potatoes or just carrots. So, yeah, that's what I was doing. Then I decided to go back out and grab some water, because my water bucket had, unfortunately, nothing in it. So I grabbed the water bucket and, I was trying to make a, villager trading thing, but it wasn't going very well. So I was trying to not villager trading, a villager breeder. So I was just placing blocks down and stuff, but I couldn't get them to stay inside of their house, so yeah. But then this happened. It was another Omnidroid, but fortunately I was on the roof. I don't remember why though. It's probably for some silly reason. But anyways, I was just trying to, fight this guy. Cause, it looked like it was going well for me. And I was doing a lot of damage to him. But, yeah, I was really too overconfident, and, eventually used my demise, but not like, I'm not gonna tell you about the whole thing, so this happened, but fortunately I had enough blocks to stack up. So I got to the right level and started attacking. And it was working pretty well, I have to say. I was just hitting him, and I fell. And this is the demise I was talking about. Pretty, annoying. But I grabbed some dirt and a sword, and went back up into the fray. So I looked around for him, and I totally forgot where, I put my stuff, but there it was, right there. So I, built up, and, started attacking. Yeah, this was, fortunately, he did not have much more health, and in just a few swipes, I was able to do it. So yeah, I grabbed all the experience, and finally got my villager breeder working. This was very good and helpful and stuff. Yeah. And for some reason, the mending guy just decided to be a feather falling guy instead, so yeah. That was that, and yeah. So I just decided to run back to base, and yeah, I was doing pretty well at this point, yeah. And I was pretty confident at this point if I just piled up, I'd be able to kill him. So the robot, I would be able to defeat the Omnidroid. So yeah. So I decided to do some more farming and stuff. And I also wanted to make a composter. I was really just relaxing at this point, enjoying my time in this game, and yeah, I was just like, oh, what could a little farming do? So that's what I continued to do for the next little while. So yeah, this was pretty fun, but I forgot it was coming very close to the 1 hour mark. So yeah, 1 hour left. One hour left, and unfortunately, I was attacked by many Omnidroids. And yeah, well, so I grabbed what I could and decided to do my best to fight this Omnidroid. But yeah, it was a blue and a red one, and then eventually I was able to kill the blue one and get on the rooftop to fight this red one. And the red one was the boss. If I destroyed this one, then the Omnidroids would not, in fact, destroy the world. So that was good. So yeah, I was just doing my best to destroy this thing. It wasn't going too well though. As you could see, I got flung by it, and yeah, I didn't have many resources left, so I was gonna try to do what I could with just a wooden sword. So, I hid in a house and tried to get some of the resources that it would shoot, so I could build, back to the top of the house. So, yeah, I was doing a lot of damage to it, and yeah, you saw how much damage it could do to all those things, and I try trying to do what I was just trying to do what I could. So yeah, I was just trying to cheese it at this point, go around the pillar and hit it. It wasn't doing super well, but I was at least doing some damage to it. But in a testing world, I faced it against the warden and it survived 8 full blasts. And this thing has armor too, so that's insane. So yeah, I was just doing everything I could to destroy this, and yeah, I was losing a lot of my health at this point, so I had to sit back and eat some food, but then it completely destroyed my dirt pillar. So yeah, it was definitely doing something that was killing it that was destroying it and stuff, but yeah. This Omnidroid just did not hit it, but eventually I did it. I beat the Omnidroid mod, so yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching, and if you like this, please like it and subscribe and all that stuff. So yeah, you saw I blew up a lot, and yeah, this was a very good adventure. Maybe sometime in the future I'll do another one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.